Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video. This time I'm going to be going over some board breakers post Phantom Nightmare, and also before we hop in, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for a SP Little Knight. If you want to be entered in for this giveaway, all you have to do is like the video, comment down below anything, and subscribe, and you will be entered in to win this giveaway. The winning comment will be pinned in roughly 72 hours. Good luck. And alright, hopping right into this, let's go ahead and hop in now. We got, okay, so I got main deck worthy, side deck worthy, decent, and bad. So let's go ahead and start off with the main deck worthy stuff. So I think we can agree, like, Cosmic's main deck worthy. I'm just gonna go in like order like I did last time through the tiers. So we have that main deck worthy, this is main deck worthy. I think we can agree that, like, definitely Talents is main deck worthy. Okay, I think we can all agree that these three are probably like the good main deck worthy cards on this. I mean, you could say like Econ is like technically main deck worthy, Engage too, but I think those cards probably don't truly belong in the main deck. Well, okay, if you play Engage, you're definitely main decking it, but I don't want to put Engage in like a generalized like main deck worthy section. But okay, I'm gonna put Talents up top. Then do I put Cosmic second or Super Poly second? I guess Super Poly second. Okay, so yeah, I think Talents is just a really good card right now, especially with how many hand traps are going around. But also we're in like a weird format where some people have just like cut hand traps altogether and like are strictly playing the board breakers, so then Talents just doesn't work. But I still think Talents is strong overall for sure. And then okay, let's do bad next, because I feel like I can get that one done pretty quick, and I don't want to have like too many cards to look over for these ones. So let's see, bad. Pankratops is pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of funny how this card came to 2 and everyone was like so hyped about it, and then like now it's just not even like good. But that's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think Book of Moon's very good either. This card's pretty mid. It's only good if you play against maybe like the Pearly matchup, but like, you know, that's like only one matchup, and that matchup isn't even that popular. It didn't even do that well at like the regionals last weekend. And then let's see, we got like, I feel like Eclipse is also pretty bad. I'll put it down here. I think I'll put it like above Book of Moon though. I don't think that card's very good. Okay, that's probably all it deserves to be in like bad. Yeah. I thought about putting Dark Wheeler down there, but this is probably going to be like one of the bottom of decents. Okay, and then let's do side deck worthy now. So I'm just going to drag everything up here first. We got Change of Heart. We got Econ, Harpies, Thrust, Droplet, Mind Control, Shaddoll Fusion, Soul Release, Lightning Storm, Snatch Steel, Kurikara. Yep. Alright, so now let me organize these a little bit. So I'm not gonna lie, I was sleeping on Shaddoll Fusion a little bit at the beginning of the format. I didn't think it was the greatest, but I think if your deck can play this card, they probably should be playing this card. Just because, like, getting the Dump Aerial to go ahead and, like, rip 3 out of the graveyard is pretty good. This card does have a little bit of downside to it, you know, like Ash Blossom and stuff, but I think it's, like, fine. If your deck can play this, I probably should just be playing it. Then, let's see, we got Kurikara. Probably put this... it's kind of weird, because, like, obviously this is just for Snake Eye, right? This is, like, for Snake Eye decks, like, almost strictly, just because they can like go Snake Eye Ash, search this, or I guess original search this. Normally it's Snake Eye Ash though, and then this is just like a searchable Kurikara that can come up. So kind of want to put that higher up, just because it is searchable in the decks that are going to be playing it. Then let's see, let's put all the steel cards next to each other, just up here. Okay, probably put. I want to put Econ above the rest, because Econ's also a card that you could side in going first. Yeah, it's not the greatest card going first. Maybe I do just keep it in like this order right here. I think Snatch Steel's probably worse than these for sure. just because like this stays on the field, and you could be like, oh, I get to keep the monster, but you're probably just gonna be linking it off anyways, so it's not like you're actually trying to keep the monster on your field. And then let's do like thrust, droplet, soul release, lightning storm. I think lightning storm is just a better harpies, unless if like your deck's playing like Phantasme, Impulse, and stuff like that, and you're putting stuff on the field. This card literally just does what Harpies does, but also does more. It can hit, like, bodies, too. Soul Release is pretty good, also. It is becoming a little bit more awkward, though. A lot of people have been switching over to Pure Snake Eye, which doesn't get hurt by this card as much. Like, Fire King Snake Eye also happens to lose their Garunix to this card. And then Decent, well, you know, it's just going to be these cards. I'll put Engage at the top of Decent. It is a little bit weird having this card on this list, actually, just because I feel like if you do play it, it would be main decked. But, like, overall, it's decent, because you can play, like, Engage, Hornet Drones, a Widow Anchor, Shark Cannon or 2 or 3. And then also, it is, like, pretty much like a fire extender, because Hornet Drones, Kagari add back, and now you have a fire on the field. You could have a level 1 that could eventually be made into like a Link Karibo by linking it off. You know, you can't tribute the token for Link Karibo because Hornet Drones makes it so that way it can't be tributed, you know, something to note. You can also go Whale, summon back out Kagari effect, add back. You can go Azalea and then make Kagari if you happen to draw one of these, but you don't draw like Engage Hornet, you draw like Shark Cannon, like just Shark Cannon. You can still make Azalea, out a card, then Kagari, add back Shark Cannon or something. And then next of Decent, I guess we'll put Evenly. I don't know, I don't like this card too much, but I guess it is decent. It is decent for sure. Fenrir. This card's like, I don't know. This card's like, it's like okay going first, and it's like okay going second. I don't think I think I'd rather have like pretty much any of these cards going second over this. But going first, you know, I'd probably rather have Fenrir than most of these cards, except for maybe Thrust, depending on what's in my deck. Then we have Ultimate Slayer, Lava Golem, Dark Ruler. Guess we'll go Dark Ruler next. Which this card is like, obviously it's not very good against like the fire decks. It's more decent to the other matchups that you'll end up playing. And Lava Golem. I don't know, I almost want to put Ultimate Slayer above these. Because like you can just go like Ultimate Slayer, dump Link. But then, like, you know, you have to play, like, the Evil Twin Brick if you really want to get, like, full value out of this card. Like, as many interruptions as possible. But you could also just use it to dump, like, I guess, Tri-Brigade Link. But, you know, it's not many decks that can actually play this card. Also, it's, like, a little bit weird. I guess you could play this in, like, the Voiceless Voice if you play Natty's Servant or something. I don't know, yeah, that's probably not going to be very high up. Yeah, so I think that's going to be it for the tier list. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good tier list overall. Like, again, like, maybe you could say Econ could go in the main deck. It really depends how you want to build your main deck, though. You know, a mixture of, like, going second cards and hand traps is probably just the correct way to build a main deck right now. Like, Talents is definitely going to be in your main deck. Super Poly, if you can afford to play it. Cosmic's also pretty good, just because, you know, I mean, it works decently well against most of the decks right now. Even if your opponent's playing, like, Pure Snake Eye, you can still try to, like, hit IP off the Flame Burge. But also, it's a little bit rough, right? Because you're going to need a hand trap or something. Otherwise, they're going to have, like, a Baron on the field, maybe a Savage, because Pure Snake Eye is setting that up. If you play against Fire King Snake Eye, Cosmic will definitely get more value. But, okay, that's going to be it for the tier list. Let me know if you disagree with any of these options, or if you think I should have added any other card onto the list. I did think about a couple other things, like I thought about, like, Sphere Mode. I can't even think of the other options off the top of my head, but I did think about a couple other things to put on here, but I decided not to. Just because I thought these were fine. Maybe I shouldn't even had engage on here. I don't know. That one's a little bit weird. But all right, with all that being said, the DB Grinder is signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.